Hello, you're listening to The Olive Tree with me, Julia Fisher, and today we're returning to Bethlehem to finish our tour of Lifegate, a new centre run by a German Christian called Bernhardt Schunkert, which aims to help disabled children and young people reach their full potential. Parts of the building are still not finished, and we start today's tour in a rather dark room. Bernhardt takes up the story.
You know, in Israel it's like this. In public buildings you are obliged to put a sheltered area inside. Here in the Palestinian side there is no law like that. But I have been here myself in the time of the Gulf War, and I saw on my friends and our staff people here how they feared really being involved. So we decided to have one area in this building, also a sheltered area. But we will use it, of course, as a computer room. This one for computer training. This will be the knitting section. And here in this area will be a little kitchen, bathrooms. The whole area has its own power support. And we can close, has special windows and special doors, so we can close it that in case, let's say, chemical attack or gas attack, we have here some protection for 200 people. Hopefully we will never need it, but we said it's a chance also to give a sign that we care about our people in Lifegate.
So we've moved from the area that's going to be a shelter into, there's a notice on the also, this is the
blacksmith workshop. Yeah, here in this workshop we train young people in metal work. This is in the country very, very needed because most of the houses have these iron bars in front of the basement windows. We have many iron doors. So blacksmith always is finding work, and we teach here young people in this profession, so they learn to do that, and many of them find very, very easy after that work outside.
Now here we're looking at a man who's teaching a young boy, a young teenager. Yeah. So can you tell me the story behind this young man?
Yeah. This young man is deaf. You see he's wearing hearing aids. So with a hearing aid he hears a little bit. Before we heard about him and we encouraged him to come to us, he was sitting in his house. And maybe also to say here, it's a very poor family. The father is without work, there is no income at all, so they were not able even to finance him the transportation to come to Lifegate. We thought after doing some home visits how we can help the family itself to be able to support the young man. So as we received many second-hand clothes collected for us in Israel, we opened his mother a little second-hand clothes shop in the village. So the mother is selling these clothes, can support with this her own family, and also this young man can pay for him the transportation. And this is an ongoing project because we really receive a lot of clothes from Israel all the time, so we can support this woman with this project.
So every situation you look to see how you can work around it.
That's right. Let's say if we see a need in Lifegate, we are not closing our eyes. We try to find a solution, and we, with the help of God, let's say, we often succeed of really doing a change which is a change for good for the long run. I always say we don't like to give people plasters. You know, when they have a little wound, we try to cure.
This is an amazing place, and you're telling me that you don't have big donations. People that support you just send you quite small donations, mainly from Europe.
That's right. Lifegate is mainly supported by donations from Europe, mention here maybe Germany, a little bit from England. But these are many faithful people, many of them visited us here once, who then, when they return to their home country, stay as our friends and give, let's say, a monthly support to this organization. Yeah.
Right, now we've obviously come into a pottery. Several people in this room. I'm looking at some beautiful plates and cups.
Yeah. Here we are in the ceramic section. Mrs. Tanya is here the teacher. She is teaching young people ceramic work. And as you see, we try to create an alternative to the old ceramic, which we have here since many years, a blue-white flower style ceramic of Hebron. And here, the people who are working here, they create the ceramic itself, but they also learn how to draw on the ceramic, and then later put it in the oven, and finish it.
Beautiful colours. They're so pale and subtle and, as you say, quite unlike anything else that you find here.
Right. Yes. Creativity, let's say, is a must with our teachers. Yeah. So when we employed people, we really check out quite well if they have ideas. In this country, you need always, let's say, if something is not working, you need to have an alternative. You cannot rely on anything, actually. That means you always need to have some good ideas also, especially to train to the people we have in Lifegate, because everybody is different. And some people are not here today, I see, but we have here autistic people in the section. We have a young lady with epileptic fits, so we have to watch her all the time. It's quite a work for the teacher, let's say, to overlook such a group of people.
So now we are in a carpentry area, and I'm looking at a new door in front of us. And
right. This is our carpentry workshop, and here we are pretty busy for the things we need in this building ourselves. So we're building here the doors, the furniture we need. We're restoring here second-hand furniture, which we got as a donation from a school in Jerusalem. So for our own school, as we do not have a budget for new furniture, we renew old school furniture and we use it in our own school. So the carpentry workshop is now double size than we had before. And we have nice machinery, and we have all the things we need here to really do a good carpentry work. And we train here young people, 2-3 young men in the carpentry, and they are able after that to work in carpentries outside in the country.
And this is very careful work. I mean, I'm looking at this door. It's a very large door, but it's beautifully designed.
Yeah. As we build ourselves, we try really to do something which you do not see everywhere, to give it maybe also a special touch and to show people, the building can serve a little bit as a showroom, because when people see these doors and they like it, they can be our customers in the future. And so this is also the aim. Yeah. Okay.
So now we've come out of the carpentry section. We're looking at all the old chairs that have been, the metalwork's been repainted, you've made new covers. Literally, you have restored these chairs. And now we're looking into another dark room. It's going to be for olive wood?
Yes. Here in the future, we will be able to do olive wood figures. Bethlehem is very famous for the nativity sets. And the bigger figures for the nativity set we can produce here in this workshop in the future. We have here the carving machines where we can do the carving. Here is the sanding machine. So when the material comes out of this room, we take it to the next room, and all the fine works, the faces, the body shapes can be done with little phasers in the other room. This will be the rough work here.
So we're coming into the room next door now. I'm looking at lots of nativity pieces. Several people working in here. So this is the room where everything's finished off.
Yeah. So this is our olive wood workshop where we do the small olive wood items. These are small nativity sets, hangers for Christmas trees, all kind of work mainly connected with Christmas, but also you see here salad servers. Yeah. And the young man here, Mach, is pretty new here, needs his time to get adjusted to this workshop. So we make him busy some hours a day, but he needs his rest between. Slowly he comes around. An example, he was all his life sitting in his house, being served by his mother. The step into, let's say, learning and a productive life takes a little time. Yeah, but as I said, time we have, patience we have. So hopefully he comes around. He is an active member in our wheelchair basketball team. There he is very, very fit and very clever.
Right, another empty room, but again another big plan.
Yeah. In the Palestinian areas, we do not have yet orthopedic shoemakers. And we have many people in Lifegate and many other people we know who need special inlays or even a shoe which is special made for their foot. As this profession is not available, we have the plan in Lifegate in the future to train 2 or 3 young people in this profession. And this room is meant for that. And the same thing is orthopedic mechanics. artificial limbs, special braces for people with walking problems are hardly available in the country. The quality is very poor. So right now we're going to make all these things in Israel for quite a lot of money. But we do think that also we should be able to do this here and provide people with these helping aids. So hopefully we are able in the future to find people who come over to teach our people and starting this profession.
What our listeners may not realize is just that the numbers of disabled people in Bethlehem are very, very high.
That's right. Because of the problem that many people marry in their own families, we have in the society quite a few genetic issues who lead often to disabilities. And that's why the figure of children and young people with disabilities is high, yes.
So now we've come upstairs and we're looking at a therapy pool.
Yeah, this area is a therapy area. All the children and the young people in Lifegate who need therapy receive it in the institution. In a country, let's say, where we work with many very poor people also who have no cars, I think it's wise to have everything under one roof because parents are not obliged to run around searching for the right places all the time. So in Lifegate today we are able to provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, music therapy and speech therapy. We have here the hydrotherapy with our pool and a snoozle room, which is a special room with special light effects, sound for children who are in need of that. So most of the therapies which are available we can today provide in Lifegate for the children and young people in need.
Bernhardt Schunkert, director of the Lifegate Centre in Bethlehem, one of the most inspiring places I have ever visited. And you're listening to The Olive Tree with me, Julia Fisher. And the Olive Tree Reconciliation Fund is a Christian charity based in the UK that supports the needs of both Jewish believers and Arab Christians living in Israel and the wider Middle East. If you would like to know more about our work and receive our free bi-monthly newsletter, please either visit our website, olivetreefund.org, or write to me, Julia Fisher, at the Olive Tree Reconciliation Fund, PO Box 850, Horsham, RH12 9GA in the UK. Join me at the same time next week for another story from the Olive Tree. Until then, goodbye.